Call of Duty Warzone is a free thing that anyone can play for free. Jake has played it. Liam has played it. I have tried to play it. We're going to tell you a little bit more about that over the next sort of 10, 15, 20 minutes, who knows. We have talked about this a little bit on the podcast, haven't we, guys?
We did.
Yeah, quite non-specific. It was just me moaning about dying a lot, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if we spoke up specifically about the features, the gulag, the gas.
We didn't really. We complained about it without really describing what any of it actually means. Mm-hmm. So we'll run through, I guess, the details a little bit. This came out was this week.
It came out
a few days ago.
On the
Wednesday,
yeah.
And it's kind of I don't own Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and for me it was like a fucking 100 gig download or something like that.
Yeah, it was 100 gig. I think Liam was at 20 or 30 gig if you had Modern Warfare.
If you had it installed with the most up-to-date patch, then yes, it was 20 gig.
Yeah.
I did not have it with the most up-to-date patch, so it was about 60 gig even for me,
so it's
as someone who owns the game.
So it's either a standalone Battle Royale game, which heavily encourages you to buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or if you already own Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
it's part of the package,
It's part of the package. So I was kind of interested in buying Call of Duty Modern Warfare anyway. This last couple of weeks, I've been playing COD World War II, and I've been really enjoying it. I'm just in a mood for shooting stuff, really. So now I've downloaded this, and I've not really played much of it at all. I played like one game after like registering for an account and all this sort of stuff. Played a bit of training. I mean, the guns feel good. The running feels good. It feels very snappy, just as it does in Call of Duty anyway. You know, it sort of it doesn't feel too new.
Their big selling point for this Modern Warfare was they completely redid their game engine from scratch. So it's like fresh, built from the ground for the like modern gen, next gen era.
For the modern man.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I noticed that.
I agree.
A modern game engine for Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
no other way.
So was that entire game engine built around feeling like how you thought the old games played? because to me it controlled like how I feel, what I felt when I played the original Modern Warfare back in 2007. Yeah. But obviously, if I went back and played it now, it'd probably feel incredibly dated. So I don't know. Whatever they've done now, I'm with you. Like, it feels very like business as usual.
Yeah,
which is
slick, isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry if that's a punch in the face to anyone listening who's worked countless hours on the new engine. But you know, you do. I'm still knee sliding and having a nice time.
Having a lovely time. So the Battle Royale Call of Duty Warzone mode sort of came out of the blue. Call of Duty has done Battle Royale in the past with
Blackout.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say Breakout. That was in Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Mm-hmm.
So Liam, can you tell me what the changes are, or what's the big differences between Call of Duty Blackout and this?
So the big differences are, straight away, it's got none of that sci-fi themes that were ever so at the forefront of Black Ops 4.
Yeah.
I mean, even from a visual standpoint, I think, at least, Modern Warfare looks miles better than Black Ops 4 did. And it's a lot smoother than Black Ops 4 as well, because I think that was only 100 players in Blackout, maybe in like 99 or something.
Yeah.
But in this one, in Warzone, it's 150, which I think is the biggest Battle Royale game going at the minute.
It is.
In terms of player count.
They're planning to bring it to 200 in the near future, which will just be patched in. So the map is ready for a 200-player Battle Royale at one point.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Performance-wise, it's probably one of the best, well, smoothest anyway, experiences in Battle Royale games. Famously, like PUBG and stuff is associated with being quite like sluggish and
janky
chuggy.
and
very buggy. Whereas this one feels very polished, I have to say.
Yeah, no, it is.
That's probably that Activision money showing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like it's if you've not played Modern Warfare, this new one at least, you might be surprised to find the time to kill and stuff is very quick, even by Call of Duty standards. In this one, to me anyway, it seems like Warzone borrows the best elements of every other Battle Royale game and puts it into its own thing.
Yeah.
It's like it has the ping system from Apex Legends, it puts you in squads of 3, like Apex Legends, and I would say you can play it without headsets and stuff, but having a headset does probably give you an advantage
Yeah,
of
I feel
communication.
like I play all these games with kids around, so it's essentially deaf, and I don't want to have it blasting as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's been really detrimental for me to play this game with no hearing. Like, I just, like, if you can't hear a bullet whiz past you, or you can't hear somebody in the next room looting, like, your eyes alone, I don't think are that valuable, especially knowing that the average Call of Duty player is still in school with some decent headphones or whatever, you know what I mean, chilling. So, like, yeah, but there is I mean, you're definitely right, there is like a ping system that's fully fleshed out, and it does feel like very polished compared to, like, can you remember the audio bugs in PUBG where, like, there'd be like a gunshot from the other side of the map, but the bug would make it sound like it was really close to you.
By,
same with the vehicles, all the vehicles sounded close to
really
you.
loud, yeah.
None of that stuff, at least.
Yeah, gameplay wise, Warzone, if you've played a Battle Royale game, it will immediately feel familiar to you. You start in a plane with other people, you have a big map, you can choose where you want to drop if you're in a squad, you parachute down, once you're on the ground. In this one though, you actually start with a weapon, unlike most Battle Royales where you have to scavenge something or, you know, go melee someone if you buy them. Yeah. Everyone starts with like a basic pistol in this one.
Yeah.
And so when you are looting for weapons and gear and stuff, it's tiered like Fortnite. So you've got like uncommon, rare, legendary, epic, and like epic weapons having like bigger magazines and scopes and stuff attached to them.
Fully kitted out kind of stuff.
Yeah, fully kitted out stuff. You have an armor system as well, which I think it's similar to how Blackout did it, where your armor is split into segments. So you have a regenning health bar.
Yeah.
So if you get hit, you never have to have like a med kit and stuff like that. But your armor is split into segments, and you have armor plates which you have to manually load up and pick them up off the... Yeah, so like if you get hit, you have to like hold triangle on the PS4 to redo your armor plating and stuff like that. But you die really quick if you get hit. It can, like, one burst from a gun will like shatter your armor. Another burst will probably like down you on the floor. Probably the most interesting part about Warzone compared to the other Battle Royale games is you get given a second chance at life when you get killed.
Yeah.
So when you get killed and not revived, you get sent to the Gulag. And the Gulag is...
Well, Jake's making some noises here. Maybe, Jake, you should tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. I just can't get over the fact that you get sent to a gulag. It hasn't sat right with me since the beginning.
It's probably the most standout feature in the game at the minute.
For sure. It's a pretty interesting event, I guess. So, yeah, if, like Liam says, if you get downed and no one revives you, you get taken to the gulag. So it, like, the screen blacks out and then boom, you're in a gulag. You're put into this sort of 1v1 zone.
Yeah.
Well, first you're in like a lobby. You're on like a balcony watching two other players fight it out.
Like a blood sport.
Exactly. Where you can actually even throw rocks at their heads if you want. Or you can just punch the other players whilst you wait for time to pass. Then anyway, when it's your turn, you're in this sort of prison. You've got a gun, they've got a gun. Whoever kills the other one first gets to come back into the game.
Yeah.
Then they drop from the then you drop from the sky and do that.
It sort of reminded me of the Davy Jones locker thing from Sea of Thieves, where it's just
a bit.
Do you know what I mean? You just they just boot you to another realm.
It's kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, but you've got this like classic COD 1v1 me, bro.
Yeah.
So that's cool, and I guess if you do lose in the gulag and you'll say spectating now because you've lost, you don't get another chance. There is actually another chance. So the game is tricking you, boy, because
what's lower than where'd you go from a gulag?
Well, you're fully just dead, but the power of money. So like,
it has a cash system.
Yeah, so borrowing heavily from, if anyone can remember, Radical Heights.
I would have said more like CS:GO or something.
Yeah,
with the cash shop.
But to me, like, you remember when Lawbreakers was going down and Cliff Blazinski and the boys did a Hail Mary and they made that super janky Battle Royale called Radical Heights. The main system was there was a cash system in it with you could buy like guns and stuff and you were scavenging for cash. Well, in this it's the same thing. And for I think the low price of $4,500, you can resurrect a teammate. But you can also buy things like Kill Streak. You can buy better weapons. I think you can call in vehicles. You can do all sorts
kill
of
streaks and stuff like that.
So that's something interesting that the other games don't have. They don't have an active currency in the matches, you know.
And you can do like bounty missions to get more cash.
There is side quests basically in the Battle Royale. Like I remember,
capture a this location and stuff like
Well,
that.
my very, very first game I played, I landed and then I was running around and then it came up on the screen, you are being hunted, and I was thinking, well, yeah. But no, like me specifically. And then it turns
gives
out...
the order to another squad.
Yeah, so there was like a random bounty that was picked up by somebody and it was my name and then they were out to get me and I had to survive for like...
So can they see where you are and stuff?
I think they can see my general location, but no one else in my team. And we would have got, I think, $9,000 if we wiped the squad.
Right.
But if they killed me, they get like $3,000 or something. Mm-hmm. Or I have to survive until the time's out. So there's like these little cool incentives for... Right. I don't know.
Yeah, it's to get you like into the action instead of just like sitting around camping.
Yeah, maybe you are sitting there camping and a bounty is just spawned next to me. Let's see what this is. And
yeah,
because I had a bounty on me in one match where they couldn't find me. It's because I found the hidden entrance onto the roof and there was like a glass roof and I managed to throw a Molotov down at them and shoot down.
Now this is something I do like about this. The map is very cool and there's lots of little really clever secrets hidden around the map. Like there's like this fort that I found that had a cool roof system that you could run around onto the battlements and stuff like that, or you can utilize a helicopter to get onto places you wouldn't normally be able to get to and sit there sniping people. There's like lots of cool things with the map that you can't really find in the other games. Fortnite you can build whatever you want, right? But like with PUBG and Apex, the map is the map and everybody can kind of get everywhere, generally speaking anyway. So the fact that you can do things like what Liam said there, Liam could have hid up there and put a claymore down or whatever, like it's great suiting your style, isn't it? There's a lot of thought put into things like that and little details in the game that are really cool. Like I like that you can mount your guns on walls as well as ledges, or when you go
peek
pro,
around corners.
Fantastic use of I don't know, it just dampens the recoil a lot, but it's like cool that you can do it anywhere, and there's systems like that I think really add a lot to it. But at the end of the day, I still feel like I'm playing a Call of Duty game where I'm getting beaten by twitchy 15-year-olds that are just super into the game. They're like level 100 already because they've got Modern Warfare, and I felt like it was a real trial by fire. Like I felt like very unwelcome, which is not what you want for like a new wave of players. Like I felt like it was just like I was the fucking fresh meat. Like
despite the fact you've got in there literally within the first day or two.
Within the first day,
it didn't help that they gave Modern Warfare players early access to the Battle Royale mode as well.
Absolutely.
They got like a 5-hour head start or something.
Right.
I've never felt more like a chump playing a Battle Royale than this one, which left a bad taste in my mouth ultimately, because although I can see all the cool shit it's doing, I don't have fun playing it, if you know what I'm saying.
I think I'm pretty interested to know how this is going to pan out because of how competitive it is doing Battle Royale games and stuff, and pretty surprised really that there's still companies making these fucking big moves into Battle Royale. They've obviously, you're talking about details in the map and stuff and the secrets and surprises, there's systems upon systems here. Like they've obviously spent a lot of time developing this thing, so they've not just like whacked it together and kicked it out the door quickly. They have clearly put a lot of work into this.
It's been rumoured for a long time, this mode as well.
Yeah.
Like going back to like even a couple months after Modern Warfare, the base game just came out.
Right.
There was like rumours of like leaks and people data mining and finding references to it and stuff like that.
Yeah. So obviously they've invested a lot into putting it together. So they obviously think there's a lot of money to be made doing it, and it sort of advertises Modern Warfare the game very strongly as well. When you boot it up, the first thing you have to move away from the option to buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare to play Call of Duty Warzone. Like it's like a menu where you choose which sort of section of the game you want, and you have to choose the Warzone section because it's the free one that you've got. So it's obviously doing a lot of advertising for Modern Warfare. I imagine sales will go up. I think it's discounted on PSN at the moment, for example.
It's a good move as well to give this mode away for free, instead of making people buy the full fat Modern Warfare experience, which they might not even want, to be honest. But they might want to try this Battle Royale. But yeah, like Jake was saying, he's not really into it. And if you're not a big fan of, if you just don't like Call of Duty at all, I can see it not like doing any favours for you, to be honest.
Yeah.
But if you do like Call of Duty and how it plays and the gameplay, I would say give it a go, because you might find the Battle Royale you like. I'm not a big fan of Battle Royale games myself, but I do like Call of Duty, and this new Modern Warfare in particular I quite like. And yeah, I feel quite at home in this Battle Royale, which is quite strange, because usually I play Battle Royales for a tiny bit, well, probably like a few hours, or have some matches with friends, and then it's just like they always get uninstalled because I never quite click with them. But this one I find myself clicking with, I have to say.
There you go. So that's what we think about Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Warzone mode, or Call of Duty Warzone if you're buying it on its fucking hell. I'm confused by this, but anyway, if you've been playing it, let us know what you think in the comments below. Remember to like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more stuff. We've got another video we're going to record very shortly about another game, Neo 2, so watch that as well, please. Goodbye.